Have you shared the link yesterday? Blog link? Can you guys hear me? Yes. Okay. Okay. So yesterday, have you tried sharing your blog link or not? Okay. Okay. You checked your stats, how many people it reached? I will just show you where you can get it. Kanak, can you just share your screen? Yeah. Hello. Who is this? Rita ma'am? Janice. No, no, no. Below you can see. You go to your this one. Uh, Google Meet. Okay. Below you can see there is an emoji symbol. Beside that you can see the upper arrow mark. Share a screen. Okay. Okay. When you click on it, no, then there will be three tabs: Chrome tab, Window tab, and entire screen. Right. Click on entire screen. Click on entire screen. Okay. Then you select your that small entire screen you can see. And then share. Yes. It's happening. Have you shared? No, it's not visible. You clicked on that small this one, no, screen, and then share button was visible right there. You clicked on that share button. Clean. I feel you have just selected the this one. Not entire screen. I feel no, just your Google Meet screen. I can see. Open one new tab. Let's see. Uh, no, I feel you have shared only single screen something. I feel because it's not visible. You have shared something, but I feel you have shared just single screen. You have to select entire screen, or else unshare it, and you can just stop presenting. Like, okay, once again now share it. Three options, right? Entire screen. Click on entire. Then share. Huh. Now it's showing. Okay, perfect. Okay, now go to your blogger. Now let's see. Okay, close this tab, Meet one. Okay. Okay, so when you go to stats, you will see how many people it has reached. Like 11 people it's showing, right? So just scroll down little bit. Just scroll down little bit. No, no, from right side. From right side, there is one more scroller. Okay, just scroll down. You can see more about this blog. Click on it. Okay, okay, go down. Okay, you can see here. Okay, from Android 11. Okay, Windows 3. Okay, go down. Which location people has visited? Okay, India, even United States. Okay, scroll down. India 13 and United States 1. Okay, so here you can find out the states, means from which location people are visiting. Okay, so statistics you will get to know from this. Okay, no worries. Okay, so today also try to post something because this is Saturday, Sunday, right? So try to post one more something on blog, and just you can share the links. Okay, done. Okay, you can stop sharing. I will share my screen. So today we will see SEO. Okay. So what is SEO? So SEO is nothing but organically our website will be seen on Google's first page. Okay, so that is nothing but SEO. Okay, so if someone is searching, let's say my keyword is digital marketing course. If someone is searching digital marketing course, organically my website should be shown on Google's first page. Organically, in the sense without paying. Here I am not paying any money to Google or something. It's not a ads. Okay, so SEO is purely organic. Okay, so to perform SEO, there are like methods. Okay, those things we will see. Okay, so search engine optimization is the activity of optimizing web pages or a whole site in order to make them search engine friendly, thus getting higher position in the search result. Okay, so here our goal is to get a higher position in our Google listing, a first listing. Okay, so there are like two techniques. One is like white hat SEO and one is like black hat SEO. Like even in the last classes I said you white hat is like what Google prefers. Okay. And what we will be learning. Okay. So this is a tactic. Okay. Where we will adhere to Google's policies and all. Okay. Whereas black hat SEO is an unethical method, you can see. Okay, so here people use shortcut methods. So like I said, when it comes to SEO, there are like mainly two methods. Okay, on page and off page optimization. Okay, so in on page here we make changes on our web page. Okay, like your content, you will add your keywords, so these all things. Whereas in off page, what we do, we submit the links of our website in different other websites. Okay, so that is nothing but off page link building, what we say. Okay, link building, what we say. Okay, so here what people used to do you in black hat SEO, they used to submit, they used to hire some bot, or they used to pay to some softwares, and these softwares used to do backlinking for those websites. So what are backlinks? Like even last time I showed you, then too I will once again I will show you. Okay, let me go to Google and I will search our institute name. Okay, IM Institute. Okay, so this is our website. So this I will leave it. Okay, I will just scroll down. Now you can see here Just Dial, right? So why it is showing on Just Dial? Because even in Just Dial we have listed. Okay, like I will open this link, and here you don't have to pay. Okay, these are like free listings. Okay, Now even you can see on YouTube, LinkedIn, it's showing. Okay, let me go to this just style. Okay, now here you can see visit our website. Here there is an option. Okay, so this is nothing but our link. Okay, so if somebody is now see Justile is not my website. Okay, then too you can see our page here. Okay, so we have submitted here, we have done the listing. So here there is an option called as free listing. We will see that thing when we learn off page. Okay, so see if I click on this, I will redirect to my website. See, okay, so this is nothing but backlink, what we say. Okay, so as a human, max to max per day I can create 30-40 backlinks, not more than that. Even that is too much, 30-40. Okay, but here what people used to do, people used to submit these links 500,000 per day. And how it is possible? With the black hat strategy. They used to purchase some package of bot or a software, and that bot used to work for them. Okay, but we should not go with these shortcut methods. Why? Because Google will penalize. If you are using these shortcut methods, Google will get to know that you have used these unethical methods. And if Google gets to know, it will penalize you. So we should avoid this thing. Okay, maybe for 1 week you will be on top, but once Google find out your website, even it may blacklist your website. What does it mean? It means that next time your website will be not visible, your name will be not visible at all on Google. Okay, so make sure you should not go with this black hat. Okay, so there are main methods in SEO, that is on page and off page. So what is on page? Like I said, so on page optimization in SEO involves doing the changes within the web page of the site to rank on top. It works on various ideas of making your website SEO friendly, through which our website will get on top in the search engine. It is carried out on your website, in which some changes in the website will help the search engines to consider the web page for the user's request. So, like the name suggests, on page. Here, what we do, we make changes on our web page so that our website should rank on Google's first page. So, there are changes what we make on our web page. Like, what will be the changes? The optimization will be carried out on the web page, in which content are properly indexed, the keywords and phrases are mentioned, head tags are properly used in the web page to allow the search engine to give the rank. Okay, so what are these head tags? Head tags are nothing but title tag also, you can say. Okay, and these are sizes. Okay, H1, H2, H3, what you are seeing, no? These are sizes, where H1 means a bigger size, H2 is little smaller size, H3 is again little small. Okay, so what Google recommends, when you are creating your website or a blog, okay, make sure the title what you write, it should be in one size. It should not be in different sizes. Now you guys have already written the blogs. Okay, so like for example, some of you have written the blog on like oral health or something. Okay, someone has written in the on travel. Okay, best places to visit in Goa, whatever. Okay, so that site, suppose in one blog post my size is H1, in another blog post the size is H2. So here what will happen, when Google comes to your website, or a Google crawler, what we call, or a Google bot, what we say, when it comes to your website to fetch your content, Google will get confused whether title is this H1 size or H2 size. So we should maintain the uniformity. If you are using H1, everything should be in H1 size. But by default, if you are using your blogger, or if your website is in WordPress platform, by default it will be in H1 size. So you don't have to take any headache. Now you guys already have your websites or a blog, so it's already in H1 size, you don't have to worry. Okay, but you just keep in mind that our content should be in uniform size. It should not be like in one page you have used H1 size, in another page you are using H2 or H3. Okay, don't do that. Okay, Then internal link structure, content keyword density. How much our content keyword density should be? Now in algorithm, little bit we have seen, right? Keyword density. How much it should be? How many times I can use my focus keyword? Close enough, close enough. 3 to 4 or 2 to 3? Okay, 2 to 3%. Okay, so we can only use our keyword 2 to 3%. Okay, not more than that. Okay, now let's say I am writing a blog. Okay, on Goa. Okay, so here my keyword would be Goa. It means if somebody searches Goa on Google, my blog post should be visible on Google's first page. That is my goal. Okay, so let's say I have written a blog post about Goa of 1,000 words. Okay, like best places to visit in Goa during summer, whatever, and I have written like 1,000 word article. So what will be the 3% of 1,000? 30. Okay, so I can only use this Goa 30 times, not more than 30. Okay, similarly, if you are writing blog post of 500 words, 15, I can use only 15 times. Okay, so this all comes under on page. Okay, and plus our content should be original, it should not be like copied content. Okay, so these all comes under on page. So what is off page optimization? So off page SEO refers to the action taken outside of your own website to impact your ranking within the search engine result pages. Search engine result pages are nothing but your Google's first page. We also call it as a SERPs. Okay. So here what we do, this is off-site SEO. Like the name suggests, off page, not on page. Okay. In on page, we make changes on our web page or a content, keyword, those all things. In off page is all about link building. Okay, so optimizing for offsite ranking factors involves improving the search engine and users' perception of sites' popularity, relevance, trustworthiness, and authority. So, why we do this off-page optimization? You got to know, right? Off-page, what we do? Just copy our website link and paste it in different other websites. You will paste it on Just Dial. You will paste it on Facebook, Twitter. Okay, just link copy paste we have to do. Okay, so why we care about this? Because with the help of this, Google will feel that our website is very popular because they can find our URL everywhere. So our popularity will increase. Google will feel that okay, this is a relevant domain or a website. Okay, and it we can generate, we can create a authority. Okay, we call it as a page authority or a domain authority, what we say, DA, what we say, domain authority. Okay, so domain authority ranks from 0 to 100, where 100 is the best. Okay, so once you start creating a backlinks for your own website, your domain authority will increase. And once your domain authority will increase, Google will start giving priority to that particular website to rank on Google's first page. Okay, so that is why we do off page. Off page is just an copy paste. You don't have to do, you don't need any technical this thing in off page. On page is little technical. Off page is no, off page just copy pasting your links. Okay, so there are method for off page as well. We will see it later on in detail. So up page is all about link building, that is backlink submissions. Okay, why we say backlink submission? Because if somebody clicks on our link, it will be back to our website. Okay, so that's why we say it as a backlink. Okay, like how I clicked on that just style, right? I clicked here, right? My link. I clicked here, and then my website got opened. Okay, so this is nothing but a backlink, what we say. Okay, got it. So this is an on page and off page. Of course, in detail we will be seeing those things. Okay, we will see what is on page. So what are some of the methods? Okay, when it comes to on page, and you guys have to follow this. Now already you guys have a blog. Okay, so just follow this on page strategy so that there are chances that our blog post will start ranking on Google. Okay. So this. Okay. So, like I said, on page here, what we do here, we will be optimizing our web pages in order to rank higher and earn more relevant traffic in the search engine. Okay. So, our main objective is to optimize our web page. Okay. So, here we will be creating a content, you will be working on a content, so that we will see how we can optimize. In on-page SEO, the major types of meta tags you should pay attention to are title tags and meta description. So what do you mean by title tag? Title tag is nothing but title what you write for your blog post or a web page. Okay, like already you guys have your blog, right? So you have written the title tag as like best properties in Goa. So that is your title, or best places to visit in Goa. That is your title. Okay. So title tag defines the title of your web page or a document. They are mostly used to display preview snippet of your web pages. When you are writing your title tag, it should be short, clear and descriptive. So how much your title tag should be? It should be between 50 to 60 characters. Characters also includes your space, okay? And suppose if the title tag exceeds 60 characters, Google will only show the first 60. So your entry in the result will look something like this. Okay, dot 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 on Google if someone is searching. So try to keep your title in 50 to 60 characters. Okay, now you can see this below one is perfect. Here title is not showing like dot dot dot. Half title is not showing. Okay, so try to add 50 to 60 characters. Okay. Then comes meta description. So what is meta description? It's like a summary of your blog post or a web page. Like you can see this in gray color. When you search something on Google, you will see there will be a blue thing and then below will be the gray thing. So gray thing is nothing but a meta description. Okay. So how to add that meta description? Practically we will see those things. Okay. Once you finish your WordPress website, and then we will perform this on page practically on your WordPress. Okay. So meta description. According to SurveyMonkey, 43% of people click on given result based on meta description alone. The meta description is what the search engine uses to gauge what topic you're writing about and the exact audience that they should send to that page. So make it descriptive and short, no more than 160 characters. Okay, so it should not be like 160 characters. Okay, so make sure it should be 160 characters. Okay, now for example, see, it should not be like dot 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 dot. Okay, okay. Now here you can see. Now your this thing should be 160 characters. Okay, or else it will show like dot dot dot. Okay. Now how much our title should be? Title should be between 50 to 60 characters. Okay, and meta description should be 160 characters. Okay. Then there are some like infographics. Like these are like, you can say these are like steps we have to follow when you are doing an on page. Okay. Use SEO friendly URLs. Google has stated that the first 3 to 5 words in URL are given more weight. So make your URL short and sweet and always include your target keywords in your URL. So see, you don't have to create something different when it comes to URL. Okay. So whatever you write the title, that will get converted into your URL. Okay. And make sure your URL should be crystal clear. You should not include like this numerics is equal to and all. Your URL is nothing but your website link. Okay, it should look like crystal clear. Now let's say for example, you will see some of your blog links itself. Okay, Kanak, what is your this one URL, blog URL, blog name? Or else yesterday we have seen, no? I feel yesterday we have seen. Let me check. Yesterday you guys have sent it in the group. Let me check. Huh? Kanak, FIT HIT Quest EST. Okay. Dot blogspot.com. This one, right? Okay, very nice. Okay. Now see, this is my website name, kanakfithitquest.blogspot.com. Okay. Now I will click on positive affirmations. Just click on it. See, the link has been created. kanakfithitquest.blogspot.com slash. Now in case of blogger, by default it will show the month and year when you are posted. Okay. But here you can see positive affirmation it's showing. So make sure your title should have your keywords. Okay, and you don't have to create something different. Okay, automatically you can add your keyword over there. Okay, automatically you can add a keyword over there. Okay, start title with your keyword. Your title tag is most important on page SEO factor. In general, the closer the keyword is to the beginning of title tag, the more weight it has with the search engine. So whenever you are writing title, try to add your focus keyword. Now let's say, for example, in case of Kanak, positive manifestation is a keyword. So whenever you are writing a title, try to write your title with this word itself, positive manifestation. You should use in your daily life, whatever like that. Okay, or else let's say, if my focus keyword is Goa. Okay, so how I will write? Try to write that your title should start with Goa. Goa, okay, the heaven on earth, must visit places, whatever. Okay, you can phrase accordingly. Okay, so that, but try to start your title with the keyword. But it is not mandatory, because sometimes what happen, we cannot able to make a good phrase. In this case, it is fine. You can use Goa later as well. Okay, but make sure your keyword should be there in your title. Okay, add modifiers to your title using modifiers like 2022, 21, or now 25, 26. Best, guide, review can help you rank for a long tail version of your targeted keyword. So what does it mean? When you write a title, even you can add these modifiers as well, like best places to visit in Goa in summer. Okay, or else a positive manifestation for 2026. Okay, guide how to keep your teeth healthy. Okay, so like that, because see, some people search on Google like this as well. Okay, they use this best, guide, year they put. Okay, so we call it as a long tail keyword. Long tail keyword is nothing but a phrase. Sometimes people search as a keyword, like a small keyword, and sometimes they type as an entire phrase. Okay, like I said, best places to visit in Goa, or sometimes people just search Goa places, that's it. Okay, so it depends. Wrap your blog post title in H1 tag. The H1 tag is your headline tag. Most CMS is nothing but content management system. Okay, so most CMS like WordPress automatically add the H1 tag to your blog post title. If that is the case, you are all set. So like I said, you guys already have your blogger and even we will be create one more blog on WordPress. So these are CMS. CMS is nothing but content management system. Here you don't have to write any coding or code anything. This is just a drag and drop kind of thing. You can use your simple English. If your website or a blog are in these platforms, you don't have to get worried, because by default their title tag is in H1 size. Okay. Dazzle with multimedia. This is also very important. Text can only take your content so far. Engaging images, videos, diagrams can reduce bounce rate and increase time on site. Two critical user interaction ranking factors. So these are very important or a critical user interaction factors what Google tracks, you know. So how Google will get to know that your content is of good quality or bad quality? Of course, Google is not a human being, right? But it calculates your bounce rate. So what is bounce rate? People will come to your website or a blog, and if they don't like, immediately they hit back button. So that is what bounce rate is. Okay. Suppose 10 people are visiting your website, and out of 10, 9 people are hitting back button immediately. So Google will get to know that maybe you have written an original plagiarism free content. But what Google feels that maybe you have written the original content, but it is not an engaging content. People people are not loving your content. Okay. So in this case, Google will not provide you the rank. Okay. So our main focus should be increase time on site. So the visitors on your website should spend a time on your website or a blog to read your article or a page. Okay, so how we can make it engaging? Just by adding images, videos. Okay, so make sure whenever you are writing a content, try to add images, videos as well. At least the images we need. Okay. So that's why I said you yesterday as well, right? So don't write just text, even we need images. Okay, got it. Wrap subheading in H2 tag. H2 tag is your subheadings. Now let's say you guys are writing a blog like best places to visit in North Goa. So you will write, okay, Goa is known for so and so. Best places in Goa are like, okay, Baga Beach, Goa. Okay, then Morjim Beach, Goa. Okay, so whatever. So you are adding those subheading. So whenever you are adding this subheading, it should be in H2 size. There are size when you add your subheadings. Okay, so practically we will see those things, how you can add these sizes as well when you create a blog on WordPress. Okay, so Monday we will do the WordPress blog first, and then on WordPress we will do this SEO practically. Okay, so drop keywords in first 100 words. Your keyword should appear in first 100 to 150 words of your article. This is something that you probably do naturally, but lot of people start their post off with a long meandering intro and use their keywords for the first time much later. Instead, drop your keywords somewhere in first 100 words or so. This helps Google understand what your page is all about. Okay. Now let's say, for example, now we have seen the blog of Kanak. Okay. Now in case of Kanak, the main focus keyword is positive affirmation. Okay. Now we'll go to this thing. Mm, First paragraph. So where is positive affirmation? Yes, he has used here. Okay. So this is important. So when Google comes to this page, in title he will find positive affirmations. Then in first paragraph he will find the positive affirmations. Okay, so this is important. So whenever you are writing your blog post or article, make sure your keyword should be visible in the first paragraph itself. Okay, I say that you can even start this positive affirmation. You can start your paragraph with positive affirmation. Okay, or but this is fine. This is fine. In the first line it is there. Okay. Use responsive design. So this we have already seen in the algorithm. Okay, what Google says that your website should be responsive or a mobile friendly. Okay, so what do you mean by responsive or mobile friendly? your website should respond to the screen size. Now, for example, mobile has a small screen size, laptop has bigger screen size, right? So according to the screen size, your website should shrink or enlarge accordingly. Okay, so you don't have to do anything here, because see, whatever the technology or a website technology what we are using, like Blogger or a WordPress, they are by default responsive, so you don't have to do something extra. But make sure you have developed the website. Okay, you just check that whether that website is mobile friendly or not. If not, try to make it mobile friendly. Okay, you can take your help of developer and you can make it. Okay, use outbound links. This is an easy white hat SEO strategy to get more traffic. Outbound links to related pages help Google figure out your page's topic. It also shows Google that your page is a hub of quality info. So outbound links are nothing but outside links. Now let's say, for example, Kanak has written one blog, okay, on which positive affirmation. Now let's say he has written this blog on positive affirmation, and let's say he has copied some content from XYZ website. Not entirely, but let's say one paragraph. Okay, in Times of India, so and so has come. He is giving the reference of the news or any big article, and he has taken one paragraph, copied one paragraph from so and so website. So in this case, we have to give the credits from wherever you have copied the content from. Now let's say if I have copied the content from wikipedia.org, so you have to copy the link of Wikipedia and you have to paste it somewhere inside your content. So in this case, Google will feel that okay, you have copied some content, but you are giving the credit as well. And even Google will able to correlate it. Okay, Wikipedia page is also on positive manifestation, and even this page is on positive manifestation, so he will correlate. Okay, so how to add that outbound link practically we will see in the coming week, okay, when we do that on page. Okay, use internal linking plays very important role. Use 2 to 3 links in every post. If you want to see a great example of how to do internal linking on your site, check out Wikipedia. So internal linking is nothing but my own website link. Okay, now let's say I will go to Wikipedia. Okay, let me open and okay, let's see Goa or Goa itself. I will search Goa Wikipedia. Now this is a page of Wikipedia. Okay, I will just open this. Now you can see I am on wikipedia.org. Okay, and this is a Goa page. Can you see these blue links? These all blue links are nothing but internal links. Okay, Konkani, Vasco da Gama, okay, Deccan Highlands, Western Ghats. Okay, now let's say, okay, now I will click on, let's say Western Ghats. Okay, I will just click on Western Ghats. So I am on same website, just the page has changed. Just the page has changed, right? I came on the Western Ghat page, but I am on wikipedia.org. So this is nothing but internal linking, what we call. Okay, so even we can do internal linking for our blog as well. So how to do that, we will see those things, because what will happen, these are interactions what Google tracks. When somebody is visiting your website and they are visiting different pages of your website, then Google feels that your website is an engaging website. That is the reason people are visiting from one page to another. Okay, so make sure to add internal linking as well. Okay, so how to add this practically we will do it, don't worry about it. Okay, boost site speed. Google has stated on the record that page loading speed is an SEO ranking signal. You can boost your site speed by using CDN, compressing images, and switching to faster hosting. Make sure your site does not take more than 4 seconds to load. Munchweb found that 75% of users will not revisit a site that took longer than 4 seconds to load. So, our target should be 4 seconds. International target, you can say, okay, a standard of international, that when someone is searching your web page should open within 4 seconds. It should not take 10-20 seconds, because nowadays people don't have that much patience, so they will immediately hit back. Okay, so of course in India 6, sorry. Nah, that's what I was coming on this. Okay, so in India, sometimes even 6 second is also fine. Okay, because sometimes, like Kanak said, sometimes even internet may be the problem. Okay, it's not that always our server is at problem. Okay, sometimes even internet may be slow. Okay, but from our end, make sure that we are adhering these all things. Okay, so how it works, so if someone is searching our website viominstitute.com, like that. Now let's say my server is in Mumbai. Okay, let's say my server is in Mumbai. So what happens if someone is searching from Goa? The signals will go to Mumbai, and from Mumbai, then the signals will come back to Goa, and people will see our content here. Okay, so then our website will get loads. How this is how it works. Okay, so from Goa to Mumbai is little bit far. Okay, so what I will do, there is a thing what we call as a CDN, content delivery network, or a content distribution network. Okay, in CDN, what it does, it will be having one duplicate copy of our website. Let's say CDN is between Belgaum and Mumbai and Goa. Let's say I kept in near to Belgaum somewhere. Okay, so Belgaum is near to Goa, right? Whereas Mumbai is very far. So if someone is searching something from Goa, the first signal will go to Belgaum, where my duplicate copy is there with the CDN, and CDN will open my website, and rest all data will come from Mumbai from behind. Okay, and this is a paid services provided by servers itself. Okay, CDN, they will be having one duplicate copy of your web page, okay, stored in the cloud. So what will happen if someone is searching your website, immediately your website will get open. Or else, another thing is, whenever you are uploading the images in your blog or website, try uploading compressed images. Okay, images should not be more than MBs. It should not be in MBs. Okay, should be in KBs. It should not exceed 1 MB. Okay, make sure your images are like 500, 600 KB. Okay, because most of the time to load images itself, it takes time. Okay, then or else switching to faster hosting. Now what is hosting? Hosting is a server, right? And it has a space. Every hosting has a space. Now let's say, for example, I have purchased one server or a hosting which has 10 GB space, and suppose I have uploaded the content and everything, and my 10 GB space has been exceeded now. Okay, it's full. So what will happen? Automatically your website will become slow. Same happens with your mobile phones as well, right? When your memory is full, your mobile will start hanging. Same happens with websites. Okay, so in this, what I have to do, I have to switch to the faster hosting. I will purchase a bigger hosting, then 20 GB space with a good RAM and everything. So then there are chances that my website will open very fast. Okay, make sure that from our end we will do these all things. Okay, internet is slow, we can't help out there. Okay, but yes, from our end we have to be ready. Okay, then sprinkle LSI keywords. So what are LSI keyword? We call it as an latent semantic analysis keywords. Are synonyms that Google uses to determine the page's relevancy. Sprinkle them into every post. But if you want to make sure that you are using LSI keywords, search for your keywords in Google and scroll down to the searches related to area at the bottom of the pages. Toss one or two of these into your post. Okay, so LSI keywords are nothing but synonyms, what people are searching on Google. Now let's say, for example, we will take example of this Kanak blog itself. Okay, now Kanak is writing on positive affirmation, right? So what I will do, how I will get to know LSI keyword for positive affirmations. So I will just go to Google and search for positive affirmations. Okay, and you have to just scroll down at the bottom of the page. See this one, people also search for. So you'll get an idea what exactly people are searching for. People are also searching for positive affirmations book, positive affirmation to say every day. Positive affirmation for women, positive affirmation quotes, short positive affirmation, positive affirmation for success, whatever. Okay, so people are searching this thing as well. So what we have to do, we have to copy few of this whatever are relevant, which we feel we can copy this some of this LSI keyword and paste it in our blog post. Why? Because even people are searching this. Okay, or else even I can add few positive affirmation quotes as well here, 3 4, and I will just write positive affirmation quotes in the subtitle, and below I will add some quotes as well, where in my blog post itself here. Why? Because people are searching on Google. Okay, so there are chances that my blog will rank. Okay, now similarly, for example, dental care. Okay, now when suppose my focus keyword is dental care, so what people are searching? Dental clinic they are searching. Okay, top 5 dentists in Pune, best dental clinic. Now Pune, it is taking Pune actually. See here, IP, that's why it's showing Pune. If you put Goa, it will say related Goa, dental care Goa. Okay, best dental clinic in Goa. So these are these keywords which people are searching. Okay, so we can even stuff this keyword in our content, but relevant. Okay, relevant. Okay, these are LSI keywords. Then image optimization. So what is image optimization? Image optimization is nothing but whenever you are uploading any image on your blog, give name to that image. Now let's say your blog is on affirmation, positive affirmations. Okay, so when the image name should also be an positive affirmation, and there is a part in the image when you upload, we call it as an alternative text, image alt text, what we say, this one. In this image alt text section, we have to add our keyword there, like positive affirmation. So what will happen, when Google comes to your website or a blog to fetch the content, in title he will find positive affirmation, in first paragraph he will find positive affirmation, then even in image he will find the positive affirmation. Image in the sense, you don't have to create the image written positive affirmation. You have to just rename that image before uploading, and there is an alternative text, what we say, that you will see that practically we will do those things. Okay, how to do that, but make sure whenever you are uploading the image, give the name to that image. Okay, don't just upload randomly. Okay, xyz. Okay, so this will be like alternative text. So practically we will see those things, how we can upload it. Okay, use social sharing button. So what are social sharing buttons? Even on your blog you have share button like Facebook, WhatsApp, okay, Instagram. You might have seen on some websites as well, they link their social media pages and all. Okay, so there is a direct share button. If I click on that share button, what will happen? that particular website link will be shared on that XYZ person who clicks on that social sharing button. Now I will just show you an example. Let's go to Kanak blog itself. So by default, see in your blog as well there is an share button. This is an share button. Okay, now suppose if I like this blog post, what I will do, I will click on this share button, and here I will click, like let's say I want to share on Facebook. So I will click on Facebook. Now what will happen? This particular blog post will be shared on my Facebook, my personal Facebook, or whichever Facebook account is open here. See, okay, here it's getting shared. So what is happening over here? Indirectly, your user will be promoting your website or a blog. See, you can see here. Now, if I click on next, and I can even post it, and my friends can read this article. Okay, even if I want, I can write a caption here. So in this case, what will happen if your visitors love your blog post? Even there are chances that they may share your link. So indirectly, they are sharing a backlink, you can say. So even this is a backlink where, because this is a Facebook, on Facebook we are sharing this website link. So this is a backlink. Even this is a backlink, off page, what we say, and this will be done by your user. Okay, so even you can use this social sharing buttons. Okay, post long content. SEO adage length is a strength was supported by our industry study, which found that longer content tend to rank significantly higher on Google's first page. Okay, so now as per a rule of Google, minimum 300 words we should have, okay, in our website page. Okay, and if you're writing more content, now let's say if I write 1,000 word article or a content, so why we are saying post long content? See, everyone knows that nobody loves reading so much long content, but why we are doing this? Just to rank our website on Google, because Google loves it, and I can stuff my keyword more time. If I am writing hardly 100 words blog page or a web page, I can only use my focus keyword 2 to 3 times, not more than that, because there is a rule of 2 to 3%, right? But whereas if you have a 1,000 word article, you can use 30 times your keyword. You can repeatedly use your keyword 30 times. So what does it mean? You are giving more clue for a Google about your keyword, about your keyword. Okay, so try to write a long content, because suppose if your website is not visible on first page, it's very hard, you know. So everyone knows that short and sweet content we should need. People love short content, but what if my website is only not visible on Google? It's of no use of short content, right? So that is the reason, try to write a big content. Okay, at least 1,000. Take a target of like 800,000 words, but as a rule 300 plus words. Okay, boost dwell time. If someone hits their back button immediately after landing on a page, it tells Google in black and white this is a low quality page. Okay, that's why Google uses dwell time to size up your content's quality. Increase your average dwell time by writing a long, engaging content that keeps people reading. Okay, so try to write a long content. Okay, and engaging content, so that people should spend more time on your blog or a web page. Okay, so these are more facts. Like always Google says that our content quality should be a good quality. So how Google will get to know whether your quality is good? By repeated visitors, how many people are repeatedly coming to your website. Then Chrome bookmarks, Chrome bookmarks. Now Chrome is an browser, right? Now let's say I go to Google Chrome. Now suppose for example I like this. You can see this is a star mark. What is this star mark? A bookmark one. Okay, So when I bookmark something, now let's say I am busy now, but I like this blog. So I will bookmark this like this so that I can read it later. Okay, so it will be get stored on my browser here somewhere. Okay, so that I can read it later. And this Chrome, whose product is this Chrome? Google's, right? So Google will get to know that, oh, so many people are bookmarking this blog post. So what does it mean? Maybe this blog post is engaging. Okay, so that is the reason people are bookmarking. Okay, so even these are like indirect ways Google get to know that your content is a good quality. Okay, then time on site or a dwell time. So dwell time is nothing but same, how much time people are spending on your website. If people are spending more time, Google feels that your content quality is good. Then Google searches for your brand. So on directly Google, how many people are searching with your brand name like Viom Institute on Google? Okay, or else any other Amazon, how many people are searching? So even that has some value. Okay, then see, each and every blog post have a comment section at bottom. Okay, like you guys are already writing a blog, at bottom you can find the comment section. Okay, so most of bloggers, what they do, they just remove that comment section. Why? Because there are people who do spamming as well. They add their links and everything. But at the end, as a blog owner, I have an authority which comment I should keep and which comment I should delete. Okay, so better to keep this comment box. Why? Because Google says that if you are developing a community, if people are commenting on your blog post, it means that your blog post is an engaging and it has little weightage in ranking. Okay, so always keep the comment box open. Okay, got it. So these all are like rules for on page. Of course, see, there are so many rules like dwell time is a time spent by people on your web page. Okay, then focus on writing a long content. Keep your social sharing buttons live. Okay, then whenever you are uploading image, try to add the name for image. Sprinkle LSI keywords. LSI keywords are nothing but synonyms. Okay, so that you use in the content. Site speed, okay, your website should open in 4 to 6 seconds. Okay, internal links we have to use. So how to use internal links, these outbound links, practically we will see those things. Then our website should be mobile friendly. Okay, then whenever we are writing our article, our focus keyword should be there in first 100 words. Okay, then subheading should be in H2 size. Then multimedia, images, videos we have to use whenever we are writing a blog. Okay, or any web page. Then title should be always in H1 size. Okay, then you can also use modifiers if you want, like best, year. Okay, that also you can use. Start your title with your keyword. Okay, try to add your keyword at start itself, and your URL should be a SEO friendly URL. Try to avoid special characters. Okay, or a numerics. Okay, then tag fundamentals, you got to know your title should be between 50 to 60 characters and meta description should be 160 characters. So you just remember this 60 and 160. So these all are like rules for on page you have to follow. Okay, see, remembering these all rules are little bit difficult. Okay, so for this as well there are tools, there is a tool which will help us. Okay, so those things practically we will see this coming week. Okay, we will develop one more blog on WordPress, and on that WordPress we will do practically this everything. Okay, so any doubts, any questions you guys have? Huh? Yeah, views, but people can comment. Here there is an, yeah, see here when I sign in with my this one, no, Google, the comment box will come here. See, I to leave a comment, click the button below to sign in with Blogger. So I can, no, like we don't have, just we can comment. can comment. Okay. So try to write few more posts on your blog, at least one. Okay, tomorrow you have holiday, at least try to write today, tomorrow one more post. Okay, and try to share the links. Okay, even you can share it in our group as well, like yesterday. Okay, so even I can watch it. Okay, what you are written. And Monday we will try to create one more blog on WordPress platform. Okay, so any more doubt, any questions you have? Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, Wikipedia we can see to change information on Wikipedia, we can register over there. Okay, we can just request. I can't change directly, in Wikipedia. Okay, now for example, I want to change some information on this particular page. Okay, I don't have authority to change. I have to first create my account in Wikipedia and I can suggest changes. When you log in here, you will get an option below. You can suggest changes and upload the facts. Okay, so along with the facts, if you have any proof, okay, like newspaper proof or something else, you have to upload along with that and write the content. And if they feel that if it is genuine, then they will approve it. Okay, okay. So Monday we will create this one WordPress. Okay. So offline students can come to office, Monday. Same timings. Okay then. Okay. Okay. Bye. Okay. Bye.